Hello, hello. Hey, I've been doing videos all day. I've been knee deep, head deep, over my head, any which way, all the above. And I came across something that made a lot of sense. And I came across it because I was looking at something else, and this other thing popped up. In fact, there's a couple different ones that popped up. But this one, this one is unfreaking real, and it makes so much sense. Do you guys remember when Steve said Kaylee's wounds were like, it showed two straight lines, like whatever they used, it was two straight lines embedded, right? It left marks like that, right? So I got to thinking, what do all police officers typically have on them? Well, that would be handcuffs, right? And if you take, like with the gag thing and the marks on the mouth, that could be two sets of handcuffs, cuffed together. I just don't like talking about this kind of stuff. But you know what? If we're going to find out what happened, we need to freaking discuss this. And this makes so much sense to me. It's just, wow. So, we know now that the rounds that were being made and what car it was the officers, right? We know that all their body cams are off. They're not the right times that they put down. We saw what times they were. We saw the body cams. We saw the timestamp. We saw it with our own eyes. Maybe they changed it. I don't know, but still, it still doesn't jive. It does not jive. So, what's going on? Why?
I'm going to show you how to make a knuckle duster out of a normal set of metal handcuffs. This is Station DL. I'm Simon. Let's jump into it. These are a normal set of metal handcuffs as used by the police some time ago. They're not the current style. Now, I didn't invent this trick. The trick probably came about by the people who used to carry these, but I'm not casting any aspersions because I don't really know where it came from. But let's get a close up and I'll show you how to do it. And for this trick, you will need the key, because I'll show you why. So this is what we start off with. Get them opened. Now the first one you want to put down, these only take, because of the size of them, they only take 3 fingers. So you need to get that comfortable in your fingers like that. The teeth on that side into your thenar muscle of your thumb there. And I'll show you why a bit later. So that's comfortable for me. So where the key comes into it, you need that little spiky there. Push in there to the double lock. That now locks that in place, which means that that's not going to close on your fingers, which is why you need the key. Because if you forget to do that, these can close and crush your fingers. So let's get the second one in. You open it up. Top bit goes through the other ones, so the set are locked together. So you need to push the teeth around again into the thenar bit of your thumb. You position the chain on the outer part of your hand. Now these are a little wide, so I'll tighten that one in there. So that is now in position and comfortable for me. So again, I press the double lock in there to make sure that they don't all close on my fingers. Put them back in your hand. Remember, teeth on this side, chain and swivel on that side. Now you hold knuckle dusters in that position there over those knuckles. Not up here, not here, unless you're going to do a full punch. So if you're going to hold them in a dusting position, that's where you need to hold it. Now that, for me, is quite comfortable. So you see there's some space over the knuckles there between the knuckle and the top of the cuffs. So when I hit, I'm not going to be damaging my knuckles. And that is not going to be digging into my hand too much. And the teeth are not going to be gouging skin out of there. So as you can see, there's a bit of space. And anyway, when you dust, you do that kind of dusting motion over whatever you're hitting. So that effectively is the outside of the duster. That is hard metal, which is a lot harder than your knuckles. And yes, it's pressing in there a bit, but that's rounded off and that's fairly smooth, so that's not going to tear any skin there. So that there is them all set up. Now, I presume this little trick was used by the people who used to carry these because they weren't allowed to carry illegal weapons. They needed something to, shall we say, persuade people to talk back in the day. And that, getting a couple clips of that across the face, the jaw, back of the head, side of the head, even in any of your big muscle groups, is going to be a little bit persuasive, I'd say. And when you're done, because the double lock's on, with cuffs, you have to turn them one way to open the double cuff, and then you turn the key the other way, and they unlock. And they're back to a normal set of cuffs. So, if you do get stopped, or your cuffs get inspected, oh look, they're just a normal set of cuffs. This is a video about one of the little known parts of impact weapons. It is not an instructional video on how to break the law, so don't do it and behave. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.